चले, identities. First identity. So you have learned it by x plus a plus b. So here it is mentioned as the square identity, x plus y whole square. Okay, I hope you know this from grade 8. This will be x square plus 2xy plus y square. Either you may get a problem of factorization or you may get a problem of simplification. So let us first understand simplification kya hai. Simplification means small thing and you have to fellow the raita. Factorization is raita will be given to you and you have to put it back in katora. So factorization always ends with factors, multiply. Writing between the pen is writing. Yeah, what do you call minus and minus. Today Dipti was compelled to speak because she forgot a pen and then she's thinking बात करूं कि नहीं करूं. बच्चे से बात किया, सर can I get a pen? आज का तो नोट करके रखो डेट, ठीक है. आज दीप्ति बात की है, आज एक रोटी ज्यादा खाऊंगा घर पे, ठीक है. Then number 2, x minus y whole square, x square minus 2xy plus y square. In fact, you can combine the two problems by putting x plus minus y. So you know how to do it. Okay? Then comes the factorization formula. ये सब grade 8 में कर चुके हो. X square minus y square, which is equal to x minus y multiplied by x plus y. You have learned all these in the format of a plus b. We're just doing it in the format of x and y. हर्षित clear तो दिखाई दे रहा है ना बेटो? Very good. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is a stylish formula. X plus a multiplied with x plus b. अब इसको ना, sorry, y plus b. Okay. X plus a plus x plus b. X plus b. Okay. Let's see this formula now. अच्छा, ये फॉर्मूला बड़ा स्टाइलिश है. देखो इसमें, इसको याद कैसे करते हैं? Just look at these two brackets. It's a binomial into binomial. माने x x को मल्टीप्लाई करेगा तो एक x स्क्वायर टर्म तो आएगा, ठीक है. समझ में आया? ये a भी लास्ट में b को मल्टीप्लाई करेगा तो एक ab टर्म भी तो आएगा. यस और नो? अब यहां एक ax टर्म आएगा और यहां एक bx टर्म भी आएगा. डू यू एग्री? ax bx इन दोनों में क्या कॉमन है? x. तो हमने उसको ग्रुप कर दिया और लिखा a plus bx. If you have not understood this, I will break this up. It will become clear. So how do you break it up? X into x plus b multiplied plus a into x plus b. ठीक है बच्चा? इसको खोलो, क्या हो जाएगा? x square plus bx plus ax plus ab plus ab. भाई समझ में आ रहा है? तो ये भी, तो यहाँ पे x square लिखा हमने और ये देखो ax bx है, इसमें हमने x को बाहर कर दिया तो अंदर के आ गया भाई साहब a प्लस बी और ये ए बी. वही वाला ये फॉर्मूला है. क्लियर? However, the formulas are shown to you in standard form with only pluses and pluses. But in the real world, this is like shadi.com, the best face that you are seeing. But in real world, the best face will not be there. There may be minus x plus 3 into x minus 4. तो उस वक्त माइनसेस को ब्रैकेट में अंदर लेके प्लस से ही ट्रीट कीजिएगा, आंसर आएगा. ओनली मिस्टेक यू कैन डू इन दिस चैप्टर इज कन्वर्टिंग प्लसेस टू माइनसेस. डोंट ट्राई टू चेक योर प्रॉब्लम. इट विल बी लाइक हंटिंग नीडल इन ग्रास व्हिच यू विल नेवर फाइंड. रादर रीडू द प्रॉब्लम. इफ योर प्रॉब्लम स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम दिस पोर्शन ऑफ द पेज, डोंट बी ए माइजर. Turn the page and start it from top, because when you copy from this side to that side, minus 3x square you will write as 2x cube and then हो गया गड़बड़ी. ठीक है, चले फिर आगे कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स करने की कोशिश करते हैं. आइए. And initially we'll go by all NCERT examples one after the other. ठीक है. Now the first problem is find the product. So the first problem is find the product using a suitable identity. Find the product. But you are not used to straight away go by the product. You are supposed to use a suitable identity. मतलब आपको बोल दिया है डोंट बी एन इडियट एंड यूज द ग्राइंडर, व्हाट यू कॉल स्टोन ग्राइंडर, यूज द मिक्सर ग्राइंडर. So let's see the first problem. The first problem is x plus 3 being multiplied with x plus 3. You are not allowed to do binomial. तो क्या दिख रहा है? x plus 3 whole square. फिर अपन फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे, तो चलो लगाओ फॉर्मूला. x plus 3 whole square is equal to x square plus 2 times of x into 3 plus 3 square. Which means our answer will be x square plus 6x plus 9. Our problem ends here. Did you get the same answer? Yeah. Okay. Our next question. Using suitable identity, try to solve x minus 3 into x plus 5. Now look, this is in which format? कौन सा identity दिख रहा है? ये वाला identity है. So what do we do here? We write x square and here it will be AB, but our AB will be negative this time, children. समझ में आ रहा है? Our AB will be negative. And what should be inside? A plus BX. A is minus 3 plus 5 and x. तो इसको सॉल्व करें तो क्या आया बच्चा? x square plus 2x minus 15. समझिंग? Very good. As I told you, the identity is written in shadi.com format, but actually you get what? Surpanakha format. है ना? AI है. हंसो मत, अभी तेरे टाइम शादी होते होते तो तेरे को पूरा उल्टा प्रोफाइल दिखेगा. तब तक AI का तू शादी नहीं करेगा ना? प्रोफाइल में जाना ही नहीं है ना. वहां पे देखना AI वाला फोटो आएगा, एकदम है. जैसे फोटो खोला, जिसने आएगा ना घर में पापा मम्मी के साथ, आज हम लड़की देखने जा रहे हैं, कॉलिंग बेल बजा दी तो फेंट हो गया. फिर ठीक है, आगे चले. Our next question is evaluate. Evaluate मतलब हल करके बताइए. क्या evaluate करना है? 105 को गुना करना है 106 के साथ. सर कैलकुलेटर we will be using? No, we use identity. What is the identity? How can 105 be written as 100 plus 5? And how can 106 be written as 100 plus 6? Isn't it x plus a and x plus b? So how to do it? X square. So this is how much? 100 x square plus ab. तो मैं शॉर्ट कर रहा हूं. ab मैंने कितना हो गया? 6 and 5 is 30. प्लस बीच में क्या आता है? a plus bx. 5 plus 6 is how much? 11. 11 into 100? 1100. Add all three. 0, 3, 1, 1, 1. How could you laughing?
Yes, sir.
What? Did I do something wrong? No, you could have written here also. I wrote it like this because at the end of the day हमें एडिशन ही करना है ना. क्या भाभी कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया क्या? इसको देखो, इसको हम ऐसे लिखेंगे ना. 100 into 100 कितना हो गया बेटा? 100 into 100. फिर क्या है? a plus b यानी कि 5 plus 6. x कितना है? 100. और फिर ab मतलब 30. मैंने उसी चीज को टेबुलर फॉर्म में लिखा ताकि चीज करेक्ट आ जाए. भाई साहब समझ में आया? चले थोड़ा आगे. See, in grade 8 used to be spoon fed as simplify means all simplify. Factorize means all. अभी ना मिक्सचर आएगा. मिक्सचर मैगी, उसके बाद सूखा रोटी आ गया, पिज्जा, उसके बाद भूखा पेट, कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम आ सकता है. ठीक है, अब अगला प्रॉब्लम है फैक्टराइज. फैक्टराइज का मतलब क्या है? फैल के आएगा प्रॉब्लम, छोटू करना है. ब्रैकेट इनटू ब्रैकेट. सो लेट्स डू फैक्टराइज. फैक्टराइज. somehow Friday I feel very happy. क्यों बोलो तो? Tomorrow is a day I need not come to this flat. एक मजा, शांति आता है अलग ही. Hey, don't tell sad things to me. 49a square plus 70ab plus 25b square. Whenever such problems are given, first say whether an identity can be directly imposed on it. And if you see it properly, they're trying to tease you. 7a square and 5b square. If I make it 2 into 7a into 5b, just see 7 5 35 into 2 is how much? 70. What happened? Song? Whose mobile? Somebody's carrying a mobile? You only will be the guy. Your? So go and attend. Somebody might be reaching you. Today you are making her talk like anything. Today is talk day. Today is Dipti talk day. Dipti is talking. Dipti's mobile is talking. Then whose? Okay, have you understood this process? So what is our answer now? 7a plus 5b whole square. Many children will be beating their drums thinking that they have solved the problem. But what is the question? Factorize. Factors should be nicely displayed. 7a plus 5b into 7a plus 5b. If you are having slight doubt, look at the first question we got. X plus 3, x plus 3. Same manner you will write here. 7a plus b, 7a plus b. Do you understand? You better understand. ठीक है? अभी ना जब सारे पिक्चर के अलग अलग रूप दिखा रहा हूं भाई साहब, ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन आते हैं आपको. ठीक है, एक और करते हैं, आ जाओ. फैक्टराइज. लेकिन ग्रेड 8 और इसमें फर्क क्या है? ग्रेड 8 में एक प्रॉब्लम के फॉर्मूलाज के ऊपर ही सारे प्रॉब्लम्स होते थे. यहां सब मिक्सचर है. ठीक है, अगला वाला फैक्टराइज. फैक्टराइज आइए देखते हैं. 25 by 4 x square minus y square by 9. I am seeing 5 by 2 x whole square because this is 5 by 2 x whole square minus y by 3 whole square. A plus b into a minus b. Did you understand? है ना? इसमें सब रामायण जैसा है. मारीच की तरह हिरन बन के आएगा, अंदर राक्षस छुपा हुआ है. सीता मैया की तरह पकड़ने मत चले जाना. और तू तो वो लक्ष्मण है, घर में सोया रहेगा. जाओ भाभी, आप ही चले जाओ रावण के साथ डायरेक्टली. इतना मगजमारी क्यों करना है ना?
एक बार माइनस आएगा.
इसमें क्यों माइनस आएगा? पैदाइशी सब प्लस है तो तुम कहां से माइनस पैदा करोगे? ये प्रॉब्लम आपको देखो. अब भाभी अच्छा सवाल पूछा. ये प्रॉब्लम देख रही हो, ये तुम्हें एग्जाम्पल में ऐसे दिया, पर ये जब एक्सरसाइज में ये प्रॉब्लम आएगा ना, ये प्रॉब्लम कैसे आएगा पता है? इस जगह पे माइनस छोड़ देगा. उसका मतलब क्या है? अगला स्टेप क्या हो जाएगा हमारा? माइनस. ये भी माइनस, माइनस, माइनस. a प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर और a माइनस बी होल स्क्वायर एक्सपांड करते वक्त इजी है, लेकिन जब एक्सपांडेड से फैक्टराइजेशन में आते हैं, हमेशा ये टर्म देखिए. अगर ये नेगेटिव है तो आवर आउटपुट विल बी a माइनस बी. अगर which one?
minus 5b into 7a plus.
No, 7a minus 5b only. It is, I'm trying to say 7a minus 5b whole square means what? 7a minus 5b into 7a minus 5b. Plus and minus happens when you have this formula. What nonsense you are asking? Do you understand? This is a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is what? A minus b into a minus b. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. बोलो doubt? Everyone has copied these problems? Shall we go to the next one? Okay. तो हमने 4 आइडेंटिटी किए हैं. अब we come to now all these 4 identities children were known to you, right? Now you come to identity number 5, which is new to you in grade what? 9. ना रे बाबू.
5 plus 3.
Yes, identity number 5. This is x plus y plus z whole square. ठीक है. एक तो होता है इसको आप रट सकते हो, नहीं रटने से भी पहले नहीं रटते हैं. Let us try to get this ID. So how will you get this? You can, what we can do is that हम इन दोनों टर्म्स को ग्रुप कर देते हैं. कैसे ग्रुप करेंगे? ऐसा करते हैं, देखो x plus y plus z. Can I not write it like this? Right? And when I write like this, in my mind, मन की बात, I treat this fellow as A and this whole term as B. Agreed? So what is my expansion formula? Tell me. A square plus 2AB, 2 into x into y plus z, 2AB plus B square, which is y plus z whole square. You understood? We expand it further. X square 2xy 2xz plus y square plus 2yz plus z square. Agreed? So now we make it in the order of degree. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. xy yz zx. और प्रॉब्लम है तो इधर x लिखो, इधर y लिखो, इधर z. xy yz zx. Mercedes Benz, you know. Yeah, its formula is like that. Mercedes Benz ऐसा होता है ना. That's the way to understand. You write x in one slot, y in one slot, and z. So xy yz zx. लेकिन 2 के साथ. तो क्या ये आइडेंटिटी लिखने के लिए हम तैयार हैं? बताओ, क्यों बैठे हो खाली? बजाओ ताली. मिकी माउस क्लब हाउस. आइडेंटिटी नंबर 5 समझ में आया? क्या अत्रे कुछ ऐसा मुंह बना रहा है तो जैसे किडनी विडनी निकल गया है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. हाँ तो फिर फुटबॉल ग्राउंड में तो ऐसा मुंह नहीं बनता है तुम्हारा, बाहर घूमते वक्त तो ऐसा मुंह नहीं बनता है. खाली पढ़ने के टेबल में आने से हाथ में दर्द, पाँव में दर्द, मुंह में दर्द, शरीर में दर्द. अंडरस्टूड द फॉर्मूला? तो ये आपके लिए नया फॉर्मूला है. तो आइए 3a प्लस 4b प्लस 5c का होल स्क्वायर सॉल्व किया जाए. So what is our formula? A square. We're gonna have a square, so you take a 3a and put a square all over it. 4b and square the whole term, and take 5c. I tell you, Vladimir, this is square of this. Then what do we do? 2ab. So I take 3a. There in Moscow, I find 4b. Excellent. And then what I do? I take 4b and I go to Kremlin. That is 5c. And then I take 5c, and from there I straight away go to Siberia. Have we got the right answer? Let us solve it further. This is 9a squared and 4b squared, 25c squared. 2 3 times is 6, 4, 24. What are you writing? 6 then. 24ab. And 2, 4, 8, 5, 40 BC. And then 2, 5, 10, 3, 30 CA. Or YC as you want to write in the alphabetical order. A problem is solved. You don't go further than this. Have you understood?
Yes.
Yes. They look easy, but in the problem in examination, they will give you a minus term here or a plus term here. At that time, you need to be doubly careful. Do you understand? You better understand. Shall we take another formula to make your life miserable? Are you done with this? You two are always no. I have never heard a yes from you in last 1 year. Which one? Which one? This one? So what did you write? 4b square? How can you write 4b square? It is 16b square. You don't know this much also. How come you are writing 4b square? It is 16b square. Correct. Ved born in Poland becomes Vedosky. And Ved born in Croatia becomes Vedovich. Ved, who was a witch in previous janam, now he became in where? Croatia. So he became Vedovich. And when he goes to Russia, he becomes Vedoslavov. And you bring him to Yemen and Saudi, he becomes Vedakrul. But whatever is it, we need to solve the problem. Come, let us do one more problem. And this problem is very interesting. And it will make your life miserable, as I was saying. It is 4 times of A, and yes, the witch has come. That is 2B, and she is smiling on the banyan tree, waiting to eat your blood. Like that. In India, they call it Purane Barget ki Churel. Have you understood? 4A minus 2B minus 3C. Shall we do this? Now here, you need to use brackets. Otherwise, your life will be like a socket. So it is 4A whole square, right? Then we will, see, it's a minus 2B, right? So you write plus minus 2b whole square. I know minus 2b whole square will be positive, but deliberately we will write minus 2b. And then a negative 3c whole square. What is the use of doing this? It makes your life easy in the next step, that some terms are negative. So we do what? 2ab. You Vedosky, be very careful. Don't write wrong this time. I can't correct you every time. 2 into minus 2b into minus 3c, and 2 into negative 3c multiplied by 4a. Is this fine? This becomes 16a square plus 4b square plus 9c square. Now look at it, children. A positive term with a negative, so it becomes 248 to 16ab, and this becomes positive 2243 12 BC, and this becomes negative 2364 24 AC. Our problem is done. Be careful when you are doing the plus and minus, because all goof up happens there itself. Now you are smiling, in the exam you will be crying. At that time your teacher will be smiling, because the world is absolute zero, you know. Smile cannot be lost or smile cannot be gained. So if you smile now, you have to cry later. Are we done? These problems, this formula becomes tough when you are asked to factorize. Means in our next problem, we will get a big serpent like this, and we have to convert it into a small raccoon. Do you understand? That is more problematic. This is very easy. Let us take one problem. So this was what? This was a simplify problem in which raccoon became serpent. Now we will get serpent and we have to convert it to raccoon. That is a little bit more dangerous. Let us do that. Let us take a question. And when you are getting the question in this format, after writing the question, don't only laugh at my accent. After writing the question, check 2 times. Because there is every possibility of you either getting a plus as a negative or a negative, but that is gigo. Garbage in, you will get garbage out. So be very careful when you are doing such problem. Our next question is factorize. And what are we going to factorize? 4x square Okay, be very careful. Plus y square plus z square, okay, minus 4xy. Have you got it? Minus 2yz, and then plus 4xz. First, copy the question and wait for me. Children, don't run around. You just copy the question and wait for me. We have made it more small, like the fossil. And this is our fresh meat. We will now eat this one, right? We keep it here nicely. Have you understood? Now look at this problem. This is very stylish. Hold, don't try to solve it. I see that the first three terms are positive. Then the question arises, how did they become negative in between? Yes or no? That means some terms originally were not positive. Want to take the call? Take it. Some terms originally were not positive. Because if a negative term is squared, it will always give you positive. That is evident. So what you are seeing here is not the right picture. It may not be positive. Are you getting it? For example, a 4x square positive can also be a negative 2x whole square. Because there has to be that. Otherwise, how are you getting these things as negative? So first try to see whom are you getting negative. You are getting x negative and y negative. That means either the x term is negative or the y term is negative. Both cannot be negative. Otherwise, this should have been positive. Are you understanding? Either the x term is negative or the y term is negative. Hold it. Let's see y and z. When I see y and z, I again find that it is negative. That means the y should be negative. If the y was positive out here, then it should have been positive out here. Even if the z was negative, then also the y should have been positive. If, say, for example, what I'm trying to say, let's say if this is 4xy, to get a negative 4xy, either the x part should be negative or the y part should be negative. Both cannot be negative. Either this should be the combination, this one should be the combination, or this one is the combination. We don't know. So we check the next one. The next one is also negative, which means either the y is negative and the z is positive, or the z is negative and the y is positive. But one thing we can say, that if we pick up this combination, this is satisfied. That is y negative. And if I pick up this combination, this is satisfied. Out here I have got x and z. So what was your x? Positive. That is what you are going ahead with. And z you have gone with positive. And if you multiply with these two, then it satisfies this also. So our short listing is now clear that we should go with the positive x, negative y, and the positive z. Have you understood how I decoded this? If you have not understood, I will explain you once again. Look here. We have three positive terms, but they are disguised. They are not positive originally. They are all square terms. So initially they might be negative terms. Are you getting it? They have to be, because we find some negatives, but we don't know who is negative and who is positive. So I have a xy negative term. So what I supposed, I said let the x be negative and the y be positive. Or the other option can be the x is positive and the y is negative. I don't know which is the correct. So I open up the next one. Out here I'd say let the y be negative, z be positive, or let the z be negative, y be positive. Now let's go with one iteration. I went with this iteration. I said, okay, I assume x is positive, y is negative, then this is satisfied. And if I go here, then I have gone with y negative, so I have to pick up z positive. This is satisfied here. And when I go here, I am already frozen on my z, which is positive, and I'm already frozen on my x. So I have to marry positive x and positive z, no matter if they fight also. But I get positive 4xz. Which one? This first option. Okay, let us take the first option. You take a negative x and a positive y. Yes, it will satisfy. So in that case, I get negative. In the second option, I have to go with the positive. Then I take negative z. Then also satisfies. And in this option, by the time you come, you will have a negative x and a negative z. That also satisfies. You are correct. I appreciate that. So this way you have to check. That's why I said the previous problem was easy. But when you convert the serpent to rodent, it is little bit tricky. So shall we go ahead? Which one would you want to pick up? You want to pick up the first one? So he wants to go by his first one. So we will honor him. But you know, if you take the first one, I'll tell you what is the issue. Your finally this term will be negative. So the final answer that you get does not look very beautiful. It starts with a negative x. The policy is usually that when somebody comes to your house, you give a clean sofa to sit, right? You don't give a shabby sofa to welcome the guest. So make the first term positive. It's better. So we will go with this one. It will be better. Did you understand? Your answer will come correct. But in your case, the answer will start with a negative. Does not look that good. So I start, what I do, I take all these. In India, I learned a word called tamjham. I kept them tamjham out here. Okay, and I proceed. So what do I write here? 2x whole square. And I went with positive. So I should have a negative y. And I write negative y whole square. And my z was always positive. So z square. Have you understood this step? Right? And now I write it as 2 into 2x into negative y. And then I write plus 2 into negative y into z. I hope you don't mind if I clean this tamjam now. Tamjam or the jimjam, whatever you say. And I take 2 into positive 2x and I multiply it with what? Z. Have you understood? So let's see now how it looks like. I'm changing the color. A square, B square, C square, 2AB, 2BC, and 2CA. This allows me to use the identity. What identity I can use? My identity will be A plus B plus C whole square. So let us put our identity now. Our A is how much? 2x. Plus b, but this is minus y, plus c means it will be plus z whole square. And if I would have gone by Wakul's method of solving, my answer would have come negative 2x plus y minus z whole square. Now you should have a debate. Sir, how are these two similar answers?
Negative.
Yes. You try to take out negative 1 from here, and then it is this answer. Yes or no?
Yes.
And you should understand another basic thing in mathematics. Once you are in square, it does not. Isn't it same as 3 plus minus 5 whole square? 5 minus 3 is how much? 2. What is the square of 2? 3 minus 5 is how much? What is the square of minus 2? No matter what you eat, the excretory system has the similar product for everything that you intake, whether when it is squared on the negative. A better way to understand. Sir, I am vegetarian. Doesn't matter. Body breaks down everything to carbohydrates, fats, protein, minerals, and vitamins. So it will be the same thing. Clear? Have you understood how to do this problem? Shall we go for one more? Okay. So we now go to identity number 6, where you will be introduced to the cubic identities. Yes, you are so smart. Identity. So in cubic, we should have different accent when you're doing cubic. Understood? And here we will have new accent. This is the cubic identity. Yeah, here we will have x plus y whole cube. Why not the mother tongue of the teacher is also copied? X plus y whole cube. What is giving? Let us see. Before going to the formula, let us try to make the formula simpler. It is x plus y multiplying with x plus y whole square. Do you agree? Right? Huh?
Can you also plus y?
Yes, why not? Actually, when I wash my pair of socks and I bring it back, I tie them and keep them together so that each sock does not get lost. Morning when I go out to walk, it becomes very difficult. If you are trying asking me to keep both the socks different, then 6 pair of socks will actually land up in 12 socks. And in morning, Murphy's law will work. I will find the blue of the left and the red of the right. At that time, I won't have your face in front of me to bang it, right? So better I tie the 2 socks and I keep it the previous night. So what is the point of expanding everything? You do like that or what? Don't do. Okay, let us find this. So this is how much? We use our formula first. X plus y into x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Agreed? Then this is binomial multiplied by trinomial. I take x square plus 2xy plus y square, and I take the y. I have the beautiful x square, 2xy plus the y square. Have you understood? Now let us expand. It becomes x cubed, 2x square y plus xy square plus x square y plus 2xy square plus y cube. Now try to bring in the order of reducing degree. It is x cube plus y cube. Look at some similar terms. X square y, 3x square y, and then it becomes 3xy square. This is the expansion of a plus b whole cube. Very easy. समझा? होते हो? Have you understood? Good. A plus b whole cube. Now, since I have a plus b whole cube, it's very evident that they will now bless us with the a minus b whole cube also. And if we are really stylish, then we should try to see. This is the a minus the b whole cube. We should try to get the formula. Now look here. A minus b whole cube can be written as a plus of minus b whole cube. Do you agree or not? I have changed this expression to a plus b whole cube format. And remember, any negative number with the odd exponent will yield me what? Negative. Any negative number with the even exponent will yield me positive. Now look here, who is negative here? B is negative. So every b term, understand, which we will find it with a odd exponent will yield me in a negative output. So let us see the first one. The first used to be a cube, no botheration. But the second one is b cube. And b is negative. So it will become negative b cube. Understood? Then we are getting what? Plus 3a square b. Again b is negative. So it will become minus 3a square b. And the next term is what? 3ab square. Now the negative b square becomes positive. So this becomes plus 3ab square. Easy way to understand. Did you understand how I decoded? Now if you want to write it in your this format, what? Why did I write a plus b? What nonsense you're doing? This is x plus y. X plus y whole cube. So if you want to write x minus y whole cube, it becomes what? X cube minus y cube minus 3 x square y plus 3 xy square. This is the most detailed expansion. If you want to write a combo formula and you will think that you're very smart, You can put a minus. You put a minus here. This one will be a minus. This goes a plus. A cube minus B cube minus A. If you're drilling the reds, go with the reds. The whites, you go with the whites. Understood? But there is another formula also for these two. If you're done, can I swap the slide? Very good. I know I wait 5 seconds. You don't worry. In 1 second, you cannot do anything in life. Not even kill someone. Because the moment you decide that I will kill, 1 second is gone. Yes. So you need more than 1 second. हो गया? 47 साल की उम्र में हम 47 के सारे 47 में इतना जोश रखते हैं, तुम लोग मरियल टट्टू सब कोई काम के नहीं हो. नहीं दीप्ति डन. Can I done all of you? चलो. So we see this in one more format, and that one more format is like ये ना बच्चा, when we do factorization using cube, this format is very useful. I don't know whether it's in your book or not, but you learn it. A plus B whole cube can also be written as A cube plus B cube plus 3AB into A plus B. ऐसे भी हम लिख सकते हैं. ये भी एक ही चीज देगा. देखो 3A square B plus 3AB square. ठीक है, एक ये फॉर्मेट होता है. समझेंगे? वेरी गुड. तो इसका मतलब A माइनस बी होल क्यूब को क्या फॉर्मेट में लिख सकते हैं? A क्यूब माइनस बी क्यूब, फिर क्या लिखेंगे? हाँ, जो यहां रहता है वही फैक्टर आना चाहिए, प्लस 3AB इंटू A माइनस बी. तो क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पे? ऑटोमेटिकली ये हो जाएगा माइनस 3AB स्क्वायर प्लस 3A स्क्वायर बी माइनस 3AB स्क्वायर. देखो एक्सपांड करके देखो, A क्यूब माइनस बी क्यूब, और यहाँ पे हमने क्या पढ़ा था फॉर्मूला? A क्यूब माइनस बी क्यूब माइनस 3A स्क्वायर बी माइनस 3A स्क्वायर बी. हो रहा है माइनस 3A स्क्वायर बी? नहीं हो रहा है. कहाँ हो रहा है? कहाँ हो रहा है? करके देखो. नहीं हो रहा है ना? क्या गलती हो गया है? हाँ, इसको माइनस डाल के देखो तो अब क्या हो गया? माइनस 3A स्क्वायर बी प्लस 3AB स्क्वायर. अब ठीक है. ठीक है, एक और फैक्टराइजेशन फॉर्मूला आता है इसका. A प्लस बी होल क्यूब इज इक्वल टू A प्लस बी इंटू A स्क्वायर प्लस AB प्लस बी स्क्वायर. ये पता नहीं, आपके बुक में शायद है नहीं. आईसीएसई वालों को ये हेल्प करता है कभी कभी सीनियर क्लासेस में. अगर जरूरत है तो करेंगे. A इंटू ए इज अ फैक्टराइजेशन फॉर्मूला. A क्यूब A इंटू ए बी इज A स्क्वायर बी, अनदर A स्क्वायर बी. ओ, ये 2AB आएगा, सॉरी. A स्क्वायर A प्लस बी, एक मिनट, 1 मिनट. A क्यूब प्लस A स्क्वायर बी प्लस AB स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर बी प्लस AB स्क्वायर प्लस B क्यूब. हाँ, ये 2AB होगा. तो इसको 2 ले लेंगे तो क्या हो गया? A स्क्वायर बी 2A स्क्वायर बी, फिर क्या हो गया? AB स्क्वायर, फिर B इंटू 2A, देन A क्यूब A square B square, then B into A square B into this is 2AB square. एक ही आ गया देखो, A cube plus B cube plus 3A square B plus 3AB square. If you want you can note it down. CBSE में तो देखा नहीं इस फॉर्मूला को यूज करते हुए, पर ये भी होता है. ठीक है, ठीक है, इसमें दिमाग नहीं खाते हैं, जब आएगा तब देखा जाएगा. ठीक है, इसको छोड़ दो. Done. So we're now ready for doing some problems on cubes. चलिए क्यूब के प्रॉब्लम्स करते हैं. राइट द फॉलोइंग क्यूब्स इन एक्सपैंडेड फॉर्म. चलो तुम लोग करो, थक गया हूं मैं. 3A प्लस 4B होल क्यूब. अब बल्ब लगा के देखो, बल्ब हैव यू एवर सीन हाउ अ बल्ब इज फिटेड? बल्ब ऐसे प्रेस करके घुमाया जाता है ना, तो ऐसे ही साइंस वाइवा में बकुल को पूछा, in order to install a bulb, how many people are required? वो बोला not only people, we need one additional device called a table because the bulb may be at a height. बोला yeah, very nice answer. So what is your answer? Sir, we need 2 persons and 1 table. How you need 2 persons? Sir, 1 person will stand on the table and he will push the bulb. The second person will rotate the table. So that way the bulb will be fitted. Scientific explanation होना चाहिए ना, समझा? तो मजा भी लो बात बात में। आगे आ गया तो एक ठू और कीजिए। क्या इतना हिसाब कर रहे हो यू पीपल, लाइक दोस अबैकस किड, पूरा शरीर घुमा रहे हो बैठ के। अबैकस बच्चा जब बाद में शादी कर लेता है ना, बीवी कहता है सुनिए जी आते वक्त ना धनिया ले आना और साथ में मिर्ची पाउडर भी और इसमें ये भी ले आना। दुकान में जाके ऐसे ऐसे करते रहता है। बहुत पढ़ लिया आज हमने, बहुत पढ़ लिया। इसके बाद कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स ऐसे भी आएंगे, देखिए 104 क्यूब सॉल्व करने बोलेगा आपको। आई होप यू हैव गॉट द आइडिया हाउ टू गेट 104 क्यूब। 100 + 4 होल क्यूब। और आपको अगर किसी ने बोला 999 होल क्यूब, हाउ टू डू दिस इन शॉर्ट फॉर्म? 1000 - 9 होल 1 होल क्यूब। ठीक है, तो ये वाले हो गए। आ जाओ, ये आप कर लोगे। एक प्रॉब्लम और दिखाता हूं और एक आइडेंटिटी रह जाएगा। आई विल आस्क नाउ चिल्ड्रन प्लीज द लास्ट एक्सरसाइज ऑफ दिस चैप्टर व्हिच इज एक्सरसाइज, आई डोंट नो इन योर बुक इट मे बी टू व्हाटएवर। इसका जो लास्ट एक्सरसाइज है ना, उसको किए बिना कोई चैप्टर में मत जाइए। इसका लास्ट एक्सरसाइज एनसीईआरटी, कैन यू जस्ट ओपन एंड टेल व्हाट इज द लास्ट एक्सरसाइज? बहुत सारा प्रॉब्लम है उसमें, देखो 2.4 ना, मेरे इसमें 2.5 है, तो 2.4 उसके लिए एक आइडेंटिटी मैंने अभी सिखाया नहीं है, आइडेंटिटी 8 एक है। ठीक है, एक और फैक्टराइज कर लेते हैं और फिर हम रखेंगे आज का। आ जाओ, एक और फैक्टराइज। अब ये फैक्टराइज कैसा है? अब इस फैक्टराइज में वी विल गेट द एक्सपांडेड फॉर्म ऑफ a + b होल क्यूब। ठीक है, आइए 8x³ + 27y³ + 36x²y प्लस 54xy। ठीक है, तो ये कैसे हो गया? ये हो गया 2x का होल क्यूब 3y का होल क्यूब, फिर फॉर्मूला क्या था? 3a²b, 3 × 2x × 3y। चेक करो, 3 2 6, 3 3 2 3 36, 3a²b, हाँ 3a²b, so 3 × 4 is 12, 12 3 36 plus 3ab², 3ab²। देखो तो 3 2 6, 6 9 54, मैच कर रहा है। तो इसको हम क्या लिख सकते हैं फाइनली? 2x + 3y होल क्यूब, लेकिन फैक्टराइज है तो लास्ट में लिखना अंडेराम अंडेराम अंडेराम, वरना पीठ पे गिरेगा डंडेराम। समझ में आएगी नहीं भाभी? मुंह क्यों बन रहा है? ठीक है कि नहीं? ये क्वेश्चन है, फैक्टराइज करो इसको। तो ये क्या है बेटा? ये a + b होल क्यूब का एक्सपैंडेड फॉर्म है, समझी? No, you cannot leave it because it is factorized. You need to show the factors. If somebody tells you buy 1 dozen eggs and bring, you don't show 1 egg and put all the 11 eggs behind him and ask the person, look like this, he will see only 1 egg. He has paid for all the 12 eggs. Na? The share should be displayed in front of him. समझ में आया? इसमें अभी एक रंगारंग मस्ती की बात है. इसके बाद एक और आइडेंटिटी है, आइडेंटिटी 8 आराम से करेंगे. वो आज थक गए हैं तो थोड़ा एक मजेदार बात किया जाए. इतना समझ में आया? यहाँ पे रिकॉर्डिंग रोक देता हूँ, रिकॉर्ड नहीं कर सकता हूँ जो भी बोलूंगा. ठीक है ना? क्या भाभी, आराम से